Hi guys, I'm Trish with Unique Me 303 Healing and Empowerment. I'm going to be doing the weekend's Ascension messages. This will be for June 14th through 16th, 2019. And also day 14 of spiritual exercises with Trish. We'll be working on ear chakras today. The inner ear chakras, not the outer ear, but the inner ear chakras today. So anyway, I hope everybody is doing good and have plans for this weekend. But let's just go ahead and get right into the message. Let me turn these cards around the right way. Universal energies, what messages do you have for June 14th through 16th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? These are literally turning upside down. I got to show you how these came out. Thank you. Okay, so the first card was, they came out laying like this. Normally they'll lay like this, or I don't know what they are, but they all came out laying like the flipped out like this. The first one is Earth Angel. It says you are a light worker who has come to the earth to teach about love. I like starting out with that one. That's a nice card. The second one is you are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. Just confirmation of what they're just saying. 111. Look that up. You can look that up on Sacred Scribes or any other website that does angel numbers or synchronicity numbers, whatever they want to call them. Release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your divine purpose. This is talking about family, friends. These are coworkers that are of lower vibrating energy or mainly focus on lower vibrating energy. They're about gossip, backstabbing, lying, manipulating, all those things that are lower vibrating energy. Those kind of people got to get away from your life. You got to, excuse me, I feel like my throat's like thick or something. I don't know. Anyway, all those people, places, and things that are no longer serving your divine life purpose have got to go. Some of those people will be put back into your life at a later time. Some of them will not. But it's time for us to let go of those things and then just know that God's going to replace those people, places, and things, 210, with things and experiences, situations that are more of a higher vibrating energy or at a frequency that you can resonate with. If you're not at the same frequency, you can't understand and resonate with things. So, okay. What other messages do you have for June 14th through 16th, 2019 for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? Like, guys, right now, I was just reminded, I was thinking about how I feel very spaced out, and yesterday and the day before, part of that day, I felt pretty spaced out, and before that, it was a bunch of emotional currying and just feeling upset for no reason, all kinds of, like, purging. Well, right now, the energy, for me anyway, I don't know if it's for everybody, but probably for a lot of us, the energy is very just kind of all over the place. I almost feel like I'm not completely here right now. I feel like a lot of information is coming in and being given to me, but I have no idea what any of this information has to do with, so I'm not really paying much attention to it. If you're in that state right now, it's normal. It's okay. But just allow whatever comes up repetitiously to be worked on. I was told to take this card. Okay, Twin Flame came up. It says the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. I'm not going to really speak too much on the twin flame experience because I've had some crazy experiences and I'm still very 3, 4, 5 confused about a lot of that. But 333 as well. Look those up, guys. The Ascended Masters are working with us. Anyhow, spiritually based romantic relationships are starting to come into union right now, whether it be with a soulmate, a twin flame. Anyway, these are people that are going to be more of a spiritually a vibrational match to you. A lot of the same likes and dislikes, a lot of the same desires, a lot of the same wants. Yes. So those are things that you'll start to see, but you'll know because this person will be just different from anybody else that you've ever experienced talking to or being committed to. They will have, like I said, have a lot of the same desires that you have a lot of the spiritual understandings that you have, go through the same type of experiences that you do, on a healing, on their, when it comes to doing healing, on anything that has to do with ascension or awakening, all that kind of stuff. You'll know because they'll just resonate with you in those different ways. Thank you. The next card is shield yourself. It says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. We talk about this all the time, guys. We do it every day in the spiritual exercises. You know, we need to make sure that when we wake up, we're putting those cocoons of protection around us. So we'll just take any color light that you can think of coming out of your heart space and expanding all the way out around you, your belongings, your children, your home, your pet, your car, your finances, whatever, and see them, any lower vibrating energies or any spirits that may try to attach to that auric field, bouncing right off and going back to where they came from. Intend for those things to happen. It's about the intention, guys, and setting up that intention. Angels, what messages do you have for the weekend of June 14th through 16th, 2019? Thank you. For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please. What messages do you have? June 14th through 16th, 2019, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. Thank you. Okay. The next one that came out is Merlina. It says you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. For some of you, this is about moving. Yes, about changing careers or changing jobs, wanting to get into this more spiritually based practices for some of you. I'm seeing music for others of you. Something to do with being a lifeguard, I guess, because I'm seeing them at the side of a pool watching children, or not side of a pool, side of a beach. I'm sorry, not a pool. So it may have something to do with being a lifeguard or something like that. For others of you, this is just about the spiritual journey in general. Is this something that you even want to continue on? Do you want to continue growing? It's a lot of work. Some of you are having that inner conflict right now. Remember, guys, we're still going through a lot of delusional thoughts. We still are having a lot of purging going on of old programming and old timelines. So, Akasha, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken spiritual gifts and divine life mission. A lot of you are supposed to be sharing your gifts with other people so that they can awaken their gifts. A lot of times we are triggers for people. I've seen 7:11 and 7:14, I was told to tell you. I'm not for sure what 7:14 is about, but okay. That's a new one for me. But anyway, some of you are supposed to help people awaken their gifts. Maybe you're supposed to be that trigger for them and you're not talking to whoever it is that you're feeling led to talk to. So make sure that you're doing that. I'm hearing that this weekend is going to be time for like really reflecting, looking back and just seeing like, am I really on the right path? Am I doing exactly what I feel like I need to be doing? What do I need to put action into that I haven't been putting action into? Really take a look at your life right now and see that you're putting in action in all of the places that you need to. And, you know, doing your part and pushing forward in your ascension journey. Or are there things that you don't want to do that you're doing that you know that you need to take a look at and really structure yourself and organize yourself to get things done or to change those things that you need to change? A lot of people are supposed to be working with other people right now on doing healing. I've been doing that with a couple different people that started off as being clients and now they're just really good friends of mine, soul family members, you know, soul sisters, whatever. But, you know, guys, like, it's time to really just be meeting up with these people, talking to them, even if it's not in person, on the internet, through video chat, whatever it may be, phone calls, text messages. Just start getting engaged with these people that you know that you're supposed to be talking to. Quit letting the fear overrule you. Or rule you. Am I supposed to take that one? Thank you. Desiree, it says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. For some of you, you know what this is. I'm not for sure exactly what it is, but it could be so many different things. But make sure that you're using that discernment of spirit, whether or not you're supposed to be moving in a certain direction, not doing this, not doing that, whether or not you should be letting go of a friend or a place of employment and moving to another one. Some of you, it's about starting up a family. A lot of you, it's about buying a home or moving to a new home. So that's the second time that that's came up. So a lot of you must be really thinking about moving or traveling, maybe, because, you know, sometimes when I see that moving part of it, that could mean that people are just traveling, and it makes sense. It's summertime. A lot of, well, it's not summer everywhere, I guess, but a lot of people are doing a lot of traveling right now. So that would make sense. What other messages do you have for June 14th through 16th, 2019, please? For all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process. Thank you. Opal. It says, your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well cared for by God and the angels. Okay, this is just reminded me about a channeling that I heard from Cryon earlier this morning when I was taking my bath. I listened to a new channeling from Cryon, or Lee Carroll, who channels a support entity named Cryon. Anyway, they were talking about indigo children and how everybody just about has an indigo children. It's really time for these indigo children to really start not confusing their parents, but showing their parents their abilities and things like that, to where their parents are starting to see that they have awakened or already ascended children or indigo children. So pay attention to those indigo children and start supporting them. If they're coming home and telling you about different things that are going on in school that don't resonate with them, let them know, like, you're smarter than that. And that's, you know, the chaos has to come before the calm. Start helping them to understand these spiritual principles and spiritual laws and things like that. Help them to understand ascension. Help them to understand that they're already ascended beings, that they are already awakened beings. Help them to get past that and to understand that, and to understand that, you know, as unique as they are, they're really not unique. There are other kids like them in the world. There are other people that are just like them in the world. And start helping them to get connected with like-minded children. They're all over the place, guys. There's starting to be groups and things like that for children or parents of children who are indigos or gifted, you know, having those spiritual, supernatural gifts. What other messages do you have, please, for June 14th through 16th, 2019, for all individuals already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process, please? What other messages do you have? Thank you. I was told to stop. Azure, your desired outcome will happen in the very near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Okay, and once again, I'm seeing those, like, where I feel like I'm just so scattered in so many different places and not completely in my 3D body, but know that I'm in my 3D body. I'm just kind of all over the place. It's going to change soon. That's just a energy that's just going to come and go. So if you're going through that, just know that it's going to be okay. And this is also talking about those desires that you're trying to manifest into your life. Those things that we've been working on for the past 1 to 3 to 5 years, they're starting to come into our life now. Many people, 1, 2, 3, 4, are starting to already have evidence of those things happening in their life. Celebrate is what I'm hearing. Just celebrate. Animal spirit guides, what messages do you have, please, for June? Am I supposed to take all of those? I heard yes. Okay. All right. We have, oh, wow, there's 4 of them that came out together. Unicorn, the pig, humpback whale, and falcon. So let's just take the first one, unicorn. Indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. I've been talking about chalks. I've been wanting to start doing chalk drawings again and things like that. I've been inspired to do that. So next time I get a little bit of cash together, I'm going to get me some different colored chalks. 1313. Look that up. That's my number, guys. It's so funny. Some of you might need to be painting, writing poems, writing books that inspire, writing children's books, maybe about writing music or playing a musical instrument. It may be dancing and moving your body. Everybody needs to be dancing and moving their body right now. Everybody should be. It may be that you need to draw on the magic of the unicorn. Start meditating and asking that you have the energy of the unicorn. Its creative and magical side. Expressive side is what I'm hearing. Okay. Boar. It says, face your problems head on with confidence and courage. You will emerge victorious. Just like I said, guys, just keep pushing forward. It will change. It's going to get better. As long as you're doing the right things for the right reasons, having love and compassion, unconditional love and compassion, and trying to always be a better person than you was the day before, you're always on the right track. I heard somebody said, yeah. Anyway, humpback whale. Music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or listening. This is just another confirmation of what I was saying. Some of you need to be moving your body. All of us need to be moving our body. If you're not somebody that can move your body, imagine it. It's about being creative and just trying to imagine those things happening. And then starting to 1441, mirror, starting to feel those energies throughout your body. Falcon. Act on the opportunity that is before you and commit to it without equivocation. A lot of you have major decisions to make, whether or not you need to get into a committed relationship with somebody, whether or not you need to move, places of employment, all kinds of stuff. Some of you, it's about signing contracts for something. A lot of you, it's about signing contracts for something is what I'm hearing. Okay. And I'm told not to, there's no more cards that need to come out for this weekend. However, there was three I am affirmations that came out today. And then we'll do spiritual exercises with Trish. And like I said, we're going to be doing healing on the ear chakras today, the inner ear chakras. All right, so the first I am affirmation is I am complete. I know it's backwards. The second one is I am charming and delightful. And the third one is I am accomplished. Write these down on Post-it notes. Put them up around your house. If you don't feel these things, start to feel them. Say them every day out loud. When you're in your car, say I am affirmations till you start feeling them and change them up. I'm going to go back to saying them again because there's things that I lost touch with, I should say. But anyhow, all right, guys. So let's get into the spiritual exercises, day 14. I was going to go ahead. I told you guys previously I was going to do like all of the chakras together after we went through all the chakras, but I was guided not to. That I was guided to just go ahead and do inner ears, which would be the ones that are behind your eardrums or right at the eardrum area or what have you. So I'm going to go ahead and get everybody into a relaxed state. This is for those of you who have a hard time meditating or get yourself calm or relaxed or might have a lot of anxiety or what have you. So I'm going to blow into the screen. When I blow into the screen, your body is going to instantly feel very calm, relaxed, either heavy or floaty. I'll do that a few times. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. I was worried about whether or not I'd feel it in the head today because I had some problems getting, the head to feel it yesterday, but I instantly felt it all over my body. So hopefully you guys are too. I'm going to blow a couple more times. I'll do that now. Some of you may feel like you're on a raft sitting on a water, on the ocean waves or something like that. I'm going to blow one more time. Now you all should be feeling relaxed, calm, either floaty or heavy. So let's just get right into it. I'm just going to go ahead and pray, and we'll put a cocoon of protection around us. So, Source God, higher self, I thank you for allowing us to be here today to have another day to serve you and to get to know you better. I ask that you come now and be with me and all the people that are viewing now and at a later date to do these spiritual exercises. I ask that the angels, ascended masters, all angels, ascended masters, guides, higher selves that would like to come and be with us now, that they would come and be with us, guide, lead, and instruct us as we do these spiritual exercises. So at this time, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put a cocoon of protection around us. So what we're going to do is we're going to imagine whatever color we intuitively feel coming out of our heart space and push it out in all directions, inside and outside of our body. We want to imagine us being in the center of this cocoon. And we want to imagine our home being inside of it, our car, our career, our children, our pet, our significant other. And we want to intend that anything of lower vibrating energy like fears, doubts, anything that may try to crack into our auric field would bounce right off of our cocoon of protection and go back to where it came from. We want to intend that it'll last all day long. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now what we're going to do is we are going to ground our energy. So what we're going to do is we're going to either imagine the sun or the moon. Hold on a second. Let me see if this is what I'm supposed to do because I feel like I'm not. Hold on. Okay, I'm seeing something a little bit different. So like I told you guys, they'll show me different things, and it's just so that you guys can learn to be creative, that all kinds of different ways are going to work. It's about thought that moves the energy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to imagine that our body is laying in a field of wildflowers. We're going to imagine that our body is starting to grow roots from the back of our head all the way down to our toes, and they're going to start to seep into the ground that we're laying in, right into that field of wildflowers. And we're going to see them just grow all the way down into the center of the earth. And we're going to see them root into the center of the earth and just start to spread throughout the rest of the planet. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to look up and we're going to see a cloudy sky that looks like some rain clouds are above us. And we're just going to start to feel and see the rain starting to come down out of these clouds and feel it hit our face, hit our arms and our legs. And just as it hits us, we're going to imagine any slush or any lower vibrating energies of fear, doubt, anything that we've heard in the past that we shouldn't have heard, anything traumatic that we've seen that we shouldn't have seen, just being pushed down into these roots by this water and just going all the way down into the center of the earth through these roots. As it gets to the center of the earth, we're going to ask that the earth or Gaia transmit these energies back into love and light. We're going to see this energy of slush and fear and traumatic things and all of that stuff just turn back into light. You're going to see it just brighten up, and it might be white, it might be blue, it might be purple. Everybody's going to be different. It might be green. Whatever it is for you, it doesn't matter. Pull that energy right back up into your roots, and you're going to bring it right up in through the bottom of your body, and you're going to bring it up through the top, and you're just going to allow that energy to just bubble out of your pores all over the top of you, bubble out through your pores, and just allow it as it bubbles out of your pores just to go right through, back over your body and just soak right back into it. So you're going to feel the outside and the inside of your body just feel very energized, very charged, new, vamped up. Now you want to thank the earth and the sky and the water, the element of water, for helping us to ground our energy and to transform all of those low vibrating energies back into love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, now what we're going to do at this time is we're going to do some healing on our inner ears, which is right behind our eardrums. And we're going to be doing both ears at the same time. Instead of one or the other, we're going to do both ears because I'm running out of time to be able to video. However, what we're going to do is we're just going to put both of our hands up to our ears, and we're just going to say the words open, activate, cleanse, balance. Remove and release any blockages or any unwanted implants or attachments. Thank you. And make them spin in their correct direction. And instantly, before I even started saying all this stuff, I can feel the inside of my ears starting to pick up in vibration. I have a little bit of pain that's going on. It's not real intense, but it's a little bit of pain. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to imagine that my fingers are going inside the back of my eardrums and grabbing onto the chakras that are back there and just pulling off anything of lower vibrating energy. Anything that I've heard in this lifetime that was of lower vibrating energy that's stuck into my subconscious or conscious, and everything that has been put there from past lives that I've heard that were things of lower vibrating energies. I'm going to pick this up, and what I mean by that is I'm just going to imagine like there's film on my chakra or something of that sort. So I might just imagine like a ball that's darker in color behind my eardrum, and imagine like a film that I'm pulling off of it. And with each part of that film that I'm pulling off, I'm going to feel the energy coming out of my ear in like a stringy feeling or like a wiry type feeling, and I'm going to keep pulling it until I feel it not coming in anymore. And when I look back or think about my inner ear chakras again, I'm going to see each time those brightening up with color. So until I feel like it's all the way cleared out of my ears, or until the healing is done for today anyway, I'm going to continue to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just work on my right ear. Everybody just go ahead and go to their right ear. And let's just pretend like we're pulling off any kind of lower vibrating energy that's on the back of that, and we're pulling it out. Now you should feel it like stringing out. And just keep like pulling, just be imaginative and just pull and pull and pull and pull and pretend like you're seeing the end of it, and just pull it the rest of the way out. So now you should feel like your right ear just feels open and clear. It may feel like your left one is really clogged up now. So let's go to the left ear. Let's pretend like our fingers are way deep down inside behind our eardrum. We're going to pretend like there's like a dim ball of light back there that needs to be cleared out. So we're just going to take anything off of it of low vibrating energy, and we're going to pull it straight out the ear, and we're going to pretend like it's just stringy, and we're going to keep pulling until we see nothing but bright light in the back of our eardrum. It's going to be intense sometimes. For somebody it might feel like a lot of pain. For others it may feel as if you might have like ringing or buzzing in your ears or vibrating. That's completely normal. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to practice. Go ahead and put your hands back up to your ears or on the outside of your ears, and you want to imagine energy coming, like a green ball of energy coming from your heart space, going all the way up your right, through your right shoulder, down your right arm, and into your right palm. You're going to push it into your right ear and see that energy push all the way across from your right ear into your left ear, anything that's left over that shouldn't be there. And you're going to suck it out of your left ear into your left palm, all the way down through your left arm, into your left shoulder, and put it back into the left side of your heart. You're going to see that energy, that slushy looking energy or darker looking dim energy, be transformed back into love and light inside of your heart. And you're going to see it go right back out the right side of your heart, through your right hand, into the right side of your ear. And we're just going to cycle it all the way over to the left side and just keep doing that until you feel as if both ears are clear and open and there's nothing left to do. You want to keep doing that. Okay, for some of you that might be able to hear messages that would come out, that I would channel through my hands, I'm going to go ahead and put my hands up to my ears and intend that anybody that is supposed to hear something from, whether it be a guide, higher self, angel, source, God, whoever, any beings of light and love that might want to be channeled so that they can hear them now, I'm going to have that happen. So go ahead and put your hands on your ears and close them over it. The first thing that you'll hear would be like air or like an avalanche sound. Sometimes people hear water, and I'm just going to imagine the channel happening and give you guys a few seconds to have that happen. Okay, I was guided to not do any of the manifesting exercises with you, but however, beings we were working on the inner ear chakras and maybe some possibly channeling, that what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and blow into the screen a couple more times, get you guys a little bit more relaxed. And I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye to you guys. That way, if you are getting any kind of communication in through your ears, you can continue to get that. If you're not, that you can continue to be in a relaxed state so that you can try to get something coming in. However, I just want to say that I love you guys and to have a very blessed weekend. Like, share, subscribe, and follow if you don't already. I'm going to go ahead and say thank you to the angels, the ascended masters, higher self, source, God, everybody that was here that guided us through these spiritual exercises. And I'm going to blow into the screen now, get everybody into an even more relaxed state. Very floaty is what I'm feeling. I'm going to blow again. Okay, everybody have a great weekend. I love you. Bye.